Oh, hi there. It's Saturday morning, and here in Northern California, it's Saturday morning, and I'm going to have a short stream, maybe. I don't think any more than 2 to 3 hours. Whether or not that's short is up to interpretation. But going to play some slower games. Thinking on 81 Dojo, you maybe like what we sometimes do, where there's just I take on some guests or put up some casual games and just see how it is. Want to play some games just to have something every at least get a game or two in every day. Want to keep fresh. You don't want to lose any potential progress that's been made throughout the week. But time is relatively limited today, so we'll see. Hey, Magic Based, good to see you. Howdy, howdy. Um, let's see. Let's see. What am I doing? Getting back to this window. Maybe I will. The 81 Dojo scene that I've created. The layout. It doesn't look so great when I'm searching for games, but it's not terrible. So I'll just leave it as it is. And I see there's a guest looking for a 1530. Let's challenge. Put that out there. Challenge accepted. And I am Sente, yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Let's go with this. And stick with Urshino Ryu. Make sure the stream's okay. Getting probably the usual here, pawn push, pawn exchange. We'll see if they drop the pawn on the head or if they back up. It's usually the first critical moment here. And they're gonna back up. Bring that over. See what they're going to do when I start pushing the pawn. Going to defend with the bishop. Okay. So that sort of locks in. Okay, he's got to come up and then maybe bring the silver up. So let's push, force it, and then I'll bring the king over. I need to review these sort of. I don't know how much it matters in the grand scheme of things. The move order. I'll do this. The move order for okay. Push up so that we don't get bogged down with bringing the silver up and having the pawn hit the 4-5. Oh, okay. So he goes right into that. That's interesting. That's interesting. We see this so rarely that I feel like there should be a better response. So I'm gonna take it, but now I'm mildly confused. Bring up our silver. Plan to get this silver up, and then you continue with the bogeying possibly here. Not possibly. I think I am going to go there. Okay, now let's think a bit here. If I exchange the bishop, bishop's off. Pawn, pawn 2-4, take, take. Silver comes back. No, I can't because this rook is doing some nice work there. Let's come up here. Let's come up here. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. All right. All right. Maybe I do hate it. So I come up, this is forced, take. Then I get a bishop drop here. I guess if the gold comes up, it's not. Feels like I may have things. Let's come back. I think he's got to move this rook, or he doesn't. So if I drop the bishop here, he takes, I take. You know, it's sort of a not a great trade. I don't think it's terrible. But if I take the silver here, I take the pawn, he takes, I drop the bishop, he comes over, and it's still the same thing. This bishop drop is going to be coming here, I think, too. Um, hmm. If I bring this back, I don't think he can take this pawn, because then I get that fork. But he can drop this. He can drop the bishop, but then I bring the pawn up. All right, let's do that. All right. So now I'm going to, I think I'm just going to take this. Okay. But now, do I have something better? If I bring my silver up, then I'm going to get the rook for the silver. right? Let's take it back. Oh, that's interesting. So now he guarantees. Now he guarantees. I mean, if I do exchange, if I take with the rook, he takes. Oh, interesting. And he's been making these moves very quickly. I don't know if he's mad or what. Um, how about we take? How about we take here? I'm gonna lose. I'm going to lose the pawn. Or, I mean, the silver or the bishop. Hmm. Got awfully quick and tricky. So I guess I come back. I guess I come back. Now, bishop here is looking strong. Okay. Excuse me. It's a lazy Saturday. Lazy Saturday. Um, if anyone is watching, glad you are. But I see that viewer count of one. I'm not so used to that. Um, so what's a threat? How can I threaten something? The pawn here. Maybe no. If the pawn comes up, I can go back. I don't want to take because it gives up this drop. Um, tempted to go. I'm tempted to go central rook. There is the bishop drop point here. It's not so good. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It would attack this pawn. All right. All right. Let's do this. No, let's do this. Thinking about moving the silver back here to defend this square, allow me to reinforce with a pawn. Hey, Kanto Dragon. Good to see you. You see two. Okay, interesting. Interesting. I see one right now. It's showing one. I mean, I never truly trust the numbers that like the dashboard shows me, but okay. All right. All right. Let's take this back. Let's take this back. Yeah, I don't know if this pawn just moves up. 4-6 maybe, pawn 4-6. And those seem like the sort of pro moves I see other like strong players. Maybe they just push that pawn, force it off. That looks, does that look good too? I don't know. What's the meaning of it? Just to if I take. Hmm. How about this? How about this? We've got this. We got this nice fork. We've got the nice fork. I want a gold. Really want a gold. Oh boy. So if I take this side, king takes. If I take this side, king takes. Then I'll have a gold in hand. I'll have a gold in hand. I won't have any real. So if I take here, if I take here and king takes, then I get the gold drop. King has to run somewhere. I get my promotion. I don't want to give up a gold or something, but that is going nowhere. If I take with the knight, you get immediate pawn drop on the head. Then I take, and then I've got this knight in play. All right, let's take with a knight. Bring it up. Mm, 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 mm. Okay. 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 Check. If I take. All right, so that wasn't good. That was not good. That was not good. Okay. Yeah, that's bad reading. That's real bad reading. If I take the just one, if I take the gold, king takes.
これより秒読みに入ります。10秒。
All right. All right. All right. All right. Does he have mate there? No. No, he doesn't. He does. Oh, okay. Good game. Good game. Good game. How do I resign? Good game. Good game. Let's bring this in. I'm going to guess just by the fact that the opponent was moving so fast, I'm going to guess that I might have been losing the entire time, but who knows? Who knows? Not I, that's for sure. So let's get that in there. And boy, that was an unsatisfying game. Really fun, but when the other player makes such fast moves, it's like it gets into my head. Like, oh, am I just wasting their time? I mean, I guess if they don't want their time wasted, they shouldn't play as a guest. But so let's take a look. Let's take a look at the end. Actually, right here, right here. This is where I took and got the fork. Which I think I'd do again if I had the option. But I think I would do this. So let's bypass that. Now I think maybe I take with the gold. I overvalued the importance of having this knight here. eyeing the 5-3 square. Ending a potential king run. So I think now I would take with the gold. Then get a silver drop or a bishop drop, I suppose. So let's say they drop a silver. If I take with the gold, they drop a silver. Then I drop a pawn. On gold, they okay. So you think they drop the bishop, not maybe not the silver? Yeah, they've been thinking on my time. That's true. That's true. So I took, and then I'm not going to just. I think I'm just not going to give that up. This fork is going nowhere. So maybe now I take. They drop the bishop. I pull back, or I drop the. No, I don't drop the pawn because then they can drop the pawn on head. They get the bishop, which is also eyeing this. So at some point, I'm going to have to take that. So I guess maybe now. This rook is not doing anything. I'm going to flip the engine. Let's see. Okay. Plus 1.9. Okay, so engine is liking Sente just by, the hair of its teeth. The hair of its teeth? That's not a saying. Gold takes 7-7. Interesting. But then the bishop drop. What do I do with this bishop drop? Oh, bring it up. Oh. Not even something I'd consider, taking the defensive gold out of there. But I guess it makes sense. But then they get this or this or just flat out this. Wow. The biggest mistake was that dragon check. Yeah, that dragon check was a very poor read. Very poor read on what would happen after. Like a poor visualization of what would happen after. I thought I was maintaining the tempo. Or at worst. Well, yeah, maintaining the tempo. What is bishop drop 3-5? This is the number one response for the computer. Oh. I guess in the end, this is just extremely sharp now and dangerous for both sides. And it's just extremely sharp, dangerous for both sides, but equal evaluation. That's just who can. I guess that in the end, what the engine is saying is who can calculate better, who can see things better. So let's go to that. Okay, didn't like this. Yeah, and this is basically the losing move. The losing move, but it is an only move. The only move that the only move is gold 4-2. I think if I was on, it's amazing because on defense I think I would see that, but on offense I'm looking at all the pieces in hand and I thought, all right, that's not, they don't have anything that's going to tempo me, and I think I briefly saw gold 5-2 at the end, or gold 4-2 at the end, and I'm like, no, because then I could just check. Um, I think because in my mind the visualization was that the gold was going to be here, which clearly it's not. Yeah. All right. All right. All right. That was fun. That was definitely fun. I mean, the early part was an interesting game. Did I what did I have when I had the oh, I dropped bishop 6-5 instead of silver 5-5. I could have just taken silver 5-5. Both are good. Engine is saying both are good, but silver 5-5 is the best. And now I start weakening my position. This was the key. Yeah. Okay. So now it just I lost all the advantage and it just goes right back to even. All right. Well, I can take some hope. I can take some minor consolation that I played the opening all right and got into a very good position that I think that's one of the kinds of mistakes that I don't mind making right now. Um, I think in the end, not to overly dramatize it, but one of the things that I see better players do is the continual addition of pressure onto pieces that are weak or dead or dying or pinned or whatever. And so, to a fault, because I miss I miss the opportunities sometimes to say, maintain a pin and then just add a weaker piece so that I get an even bigger gain from it. Not that this is a pin necessarily, but I'm trying to apply more pressure with smaller pieces and able to get a bigger gain. And I guess in the end it's greed, but I'm trying, because I miss it so often and people are pointing it out. I'm trying to err on the side of adding more pressure. And so, yeah, I think in this is not new now, especially this week. I think this is at least the third time this week where I've had a similar-ish kind of situation where I have a very nice exchange, and I try to make it even better, and then in the end lose it completely. It just slips through my fingers because I misread the opponent's resources. So I'll take that. All right, let's get another. Let's get another. Hey, Carmike, good to see you. Trying to change my scene here. Nothing. No guests. No practice games up. Wait for a game. I'll wait for a 1560. Doing any shogi today, Carmike? Apologize. Apologies. Hey, Ornald, good to see you. apologies all this time. I think I asked. Apologies though if I am mispronouncing your username. You feel free to correct me. Let's see. We got some chat. We got some chat over here in the 81 Dojo lobby. There's been more than usual, I think, lately. Let's see. Let's see what some of this says. It's annoying. I'm going to cancel every challenge in May. Okay. What is that about? It means there are such shameless OO. Boy, sounds like we got some 81 Dojo drama. Why are you so shameless? Okay. 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 We that's people in the 81 Dojo chat are arguing amongst themselves about who is more shameless. Let's see. I will accept that. Gladly accept that. Yoroshiku nagashimasu. Oh boy. Okay. All right. I'll play it. I'll play it. I don't want to see. I don't want to get the the Iken Ryu into Sanken Bisha. Let's come up. Okay. I am sent. I'm Gote. So with this pawn push already up, the pawn drop seems even okay. It seems even weaker. All right. I'm trying to recall my lines because this is one of them that I do study quite a bit, or I review quite a bit because I'm always so confused by it. Yet it, like Urashino Ryu before it, on when I tried defending against Urashino, my study and my review of my lines, it just doesn't stick. There's something about this that is very difficult for me. So, I have this option. Then he comes up with the knight. Gosh, I just don't know. I think this push might have been better, but it doesn't matter. Oops, sorry for banging the table. We have a viewer of this channel with the username Gigi Kush, spelled Cicikus. I wonder if this is Gigi Maru. I believe. Did Gigi Kush say it's? I can't recall. I can't recall the origin of the name. I am also going to move that king. So let's exchange off the pawns and obviously it's going to depend on what the opponent does, but let's exchange off these pawns. Get our bishop back to 5-3. Five three or 6-4. Um, 'Not that I don't like. Okay, yeah. Didn't Not used to this pawn being pushed so early, so I wasn't in my mind. It's so funny that the way these things work out. It feels like there is a significant difference. Maybe it's just because I'm streaming. I don't think so, but it feels like there's such a significant difference on 81 Dojo in difficulty in playing unrated games versus rated games. The unrated games are tough. The rated games I've played lately, they're don't get me wrong, like they're not easy. And the most recent game that I won, I was completely dead lost for many moves. But like the openings, maybe it's probably just small sample size. But I was going to say, the openings have been so straightforward in the rated games. Um, yet these have been it seems like I'm always getting some sort of difficult spot in the casuals. Okay, man. So I don't know if this is an indication that we are in for a very slow game. I'll push this pawn. I'll push the edge just to have it there. And I'm debating this essentially and trying to get my into some form of Viagra myself. Okay. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. I Does that mean he's going to go for this? That defense. Tempted to bring up my knight. But then that means my silver is stuck back here. Let's come up. Let's come up. Okay. Push, take, up. Let's get that up. Push, take, take, pawn. Can't drop the pawn because the king is also there. There are three defenders of that square. Let's try to attack. Let's try to attack. You know, I talk about wanting to bring my knight in. Yeah, full Yagura with the bishop, nicely defending. If I bring my silver up to 4-5, what is the defense? Pawn? No. I don't know if anyone watched the Satomi or Fukuma Nishiyama game from. Oh, that's nice. Okay, okay, okay. I've seen this before. I should have expected that. You know, I wonder if this is all just kind of normal stuff. Oh, but anyway, uh, Fukuma was Sente, and she basically played static rook against Nishiyama's. I believe Nishiyama started with opposing rook. It eventually got to the fifth file, but it was sort of well in. Nishiyama made a Anaguma. Satomi or Fukuma made Fukuma style castle, which is wide open. Not wide open, but not the sort of traditional stuff. She played a static rook with, I believe, a pawn static rook, but I believe the opening was pawn 5-6. I don't recall now. So this is hanging, clearly. So if I do this again, and then what? I do it again, then what? Okay. Um, what if I take? What if I take? And then the knight takes. No, 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 no. I don't like. I'm thinking about moving this up, but I don't really want to expose both. Not that they're hanging. I mean, this one is clearly. If I push the pawn, he takes. I take. I can't push this. I don't like where my silver is right now. Do I try to double up? Do I try do I try now to I've got, and if I do this, and I'll also have this knight coming in. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Okay. Yeah. Oh boy. All right. So if I bring this back, he brings it up, the pawn up. I can take. He goes back. I can take. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. Okay. 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 Oh boy. Okay. Boy, I tripped myself up in these. That's not because the bishop is guarding this. Oof, it's tricky. If he brings it up, yeah, it's no longer guarding this because I put myself into situations that I can't read myself out of. But maybe that's good. Maybe that's a learning experience. Ah, just be done with it. Just be done with it. I mean, I have to take. I think I have to take now. Drop the silver here. He can move back, and my pressure is still existing. If I drop the silver and he goes back, then what? Then what do I have? I can't take this pawn. If I drop the silver, if I drop the pawn, if I push the pawn, no, 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 because then he can push. Then I do this, and he gets more. Um, you still, do I have to defend this with the silver here? Defend this square because otherwise the silver is going to come here. All right. Well, let's drop. Let's drop. Give myself a chance to start making my way over here. Leave this open. Leave this open. You leave this. Oh gosh. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh gosh. Is this just resign? Take. 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 He's got better drops. Take. 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 He definitely has better drops. Seems I missed the entire point of him exchanging silvers instead of just attacking yours with a pawn. Yeah, I mean, if this was the plan, if this was his plan, that well done. I'm definitely not seeing that far. So all right, I'm gonna try to make counterplay. Um, if I take this the silver, the bishop. If I take the bishop, he takes with the rook. Um, take, take, or take, take, take. He's promoted. He's got a horse. I drop a silver here. All right, all right, all right. My beautiful knight, my beautiful edge. I mean, gotta take.
これより秒読みに入ります。
how do I want to defend this? With a goal? With bishop? He takes the lance? What is he gonna do?
30秒。
Try to minimize my loss here. Um, okay. Do I have any tricks? Push. Do I have any tricks?
30秒。
Take? Do I have any?
40秒。
No, I don't think I do.
50秒。1。
All right. I guess he'll drop the silver. Oh, or not? Ah, ah. Yeah. All right. All right, take. Oh, okay. That is unsurprising. I mean, that is surprising. He's going to. He's got my rook. All right. Maybe I should have pushed this pawn. No. Yeah. No. Yeah. Hmm. No. Lance.
30秒。
See what he does. So he takes the rook. Yeah. Oh gosh. What? Okay.
30秒。
Hmm.
40秒。
I, I, I don't know. Okay. Is there anything? Is there anything? Is there anything? I don't. I mean, obviously no. But can I even summon an attack?
30秒。
All right. I don't see a way to
40秒。
defend.
50秒。
I
1。
I don't see a way to defend. I yeah. Let's resign. Let's resign. Good game. Oh wow. He left. Insta left. Insta left. No greet. No greet. No. I I obviously I greeted and then I said GG. No greet. Didn't even get the thank you for the game. Maybe that's how it should be. When you just dominate someone so badly, you should just walk away. You don't even say thank you. It's like you wasted my time. Let's get this one in here. Oh, here was that last game. Okay, that was a good one. That was a good one. This one, I'm gonna guess, was not so good. I don't think even if I would have stopped to think why he exchanged the silvers, I don't think I would have seen that. And that's the thing is that there are a lot of way, at least at my level, there are a lot of reasons why people make moves, and they're not all like the reasons I make moves. Some of the reasons are good. Some of the reasons are nonsensical. Some of the reasons are just flawed. So, like, I think about why people make moves. I wouldn't have seen that one. That was a real nice. I mean, that was a nice tactic. I didn't. I don't think I would have seen it even if he would have said, I'm taking this for a reason. If someone would have said, I am taking this silver for a good reason, I don't think I would have seen that tactic. But I thought he was potentially trying to relieve pressure off of that diagonal. Like that's why I had thought. Good game. Good game. Good player. Didn't greet, but a good player. I want to see what this what their level is. Oh wow. Okay. So it's like a two don sandbagger. But either way, very good. That was fun. I mean, that's it's fun to play a strong player like that. Hopefully, I'm trying to think of what I can take out of it. What can I take out of it? A loss like that. Um, it was that opening that I struggle with. So let me get there. I okay. So okay, immediately get a little memed, but got that. Um, I I am going to on the other machine as we look at this. I'm going to bring up my lines. I'm almost certain I don't have a line for this exact position because of that early pawn push, but but I want to see what after the normal exchange, the sort of the normal pawn back. Um, okay, I don't have it. I don't have something similar yet in my Gote lines here. I don't have something similar. So I'll have to sort of look at this later, potentially add stuff to it. Gold 5-2 is what the engine's calling for. Pawn A4. I mean that's I guess that's probably what I should have done. I did this. This it's not losing or anything like that. Yeah, I'm trying to recall what Urshin or Ryu channel does. I think I thought it was something like this, but maybe it's not in this position. This is a possibility. Just sort of slow playing it. Okay. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. This. No, this Lee Shogi engine. I'm playing the top moves. Um, I'm continuing to play them. So, yeah. Hmm. I played it in a different order. Okay. So, interesting, interesting, interesting. It's still... Hey, Mithrin, dear, great to see you. Still looking good. I gave up some of my slight advantage here. He gave it back. I gave it back. Pawn 7-5. Oh, man. Okay, so this is a point... I think I even mentioned this. This is sort of that Koshiro approach, I guess. Not that he invented it, but it's where I've learned it to make the lead pawn, quote, sacrifice so that I could accelerate my movement up the board. So I considered it. I think what I was worried about was this. I was worried about. If I push, he takes, I come up. Not worried so much, but sort of feeling slightly uncomfortable at this. So let's see. Let's see what the engine says would have happened. Oh, it wants to take with the bishop. Or silver 8-4. So silver 8-4 is what I would have done. Oh, and now after higher depth, silver 8-4 is the move. Silver 8-4. Okay. And then I come back. Okay. All right. So what if the thing I was worried about was... It's not a huge mistake by the opponent, but it's not... I just continue to move up. I continue to move up. Okay, that makes sense because now I will have pawn, take. I'll be clearing out that castle a bit. All right. I like that. That's an idea. Engine liked this. Did not like this. Okay, continue pushing up. Continue pushing that silver. Continue pushing the silver. Get the king over. This is a move I rarely make. But probably should. Probably should. Also a possibility. Interesting. Very interesting stuff. Where was the first blunder of the game? Well, I guess this is the first sort of slight mistake. Oh, and this, okay. Key. I see this. So I don't think I've ever reviewed this, these positions myself, but I have found myself in these positions quite often. And I always think, oh, that's a nice move by the opponent, and it is not. Fascinating. Okay, it's not in this situation, it looks like, because pawn 9-6, knight 8-5, silver 8-5, these are all coming in. So it doesn't hate, it doesn't hate my move, but it calls it a mistake because it gives up whatever advantage I guess I had. The idea was this. Okay, clear that out. Okay, so it's because And this is something we've talked about. This is something we've talked about with both Koshiro and I Dream of Shogi. Getting that lance. So that getting the lance from the 9th file so I could redrop it on the 8th file. Oh, man. Hey, Mr. Oswald, man. Good to see you. I'm reviewing on Lee Shogi here, a game that I just played on 81 Dojo. Okay, so this is fascinating. So I knew that edge was coming. I just couldn't visualize why it was strong. I've got to get that lance so I could redrop it on the 8th file. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind when trying to break this. Okay. Oh, that's great. So that is at least a takeaway from today's stream that I can maybe make some use out of later. So let's keep looking. Doesn't like this. Hates this again. So we're still going into the same deal. I thought I was going to as I said, I thought I was going to start making my attack. I wonder now. I moved Lance 9-4 so that I could always have this safety valve, like this relief valve of being able to bring my silver back. Which maybe that was silly. Maybe that's never going to happen. But especially now that it did allow that tactic, which I don't know if I'm ever going to see. To create that tactic from here would be difficult. But yeah, so Engine thought this was a mistake. It wanted pawn 7-5. All right. This was a big mistake. Because again, pawn 9-6, pawn 9-6. Take advantage of that when I had all that power bearing down on it. And while I have a pawn in hand. Ooh. Oh, Shogi is a great game. These types of edge attacks, they're so sort of exhilarating and almost addicting. I really like it. Really like that. So anyway, we play on. And here's the blunder. So it still was not too bad. Silver takes. So the engine is saying, I'm still in as a at my level can still win a game like this. Take. Okay. I guess I've got enough pieces now, and I've got enough threats that I can play on. I can play on with the loss of a rook. I mean, not the loss of a rook, the exchange of a rook for a bishop. This bishop was already kind of active, and I've got his rook is in an odd spot, and I'll now have a bishop in hand. All right. That's two things. I'm not going to review the rest of the game. The rest of the game was massacre, but interesting. You're saying rook for king for bishop and silver is roughly equal. Yeah. It's a great point. It's at my level still. I'm so partial to those freaking rooks. I'm so partial to them. Because I struggle so often to mate without them. I struggle. Not necessarily that I struggle to mate without them. I struggle to make mating threats, and to begin a mating attack without them. So I'm hesitant to just trade them off. But I need to be, and I've certainly lost enough games where my opponent has two bishops. And two bishops very quickly becomes a bishop and a horse, or a bishop in hand and a horse on the board, badgering my existing rook. The rook that I just got, their horse is badgering. And I think I could have probably done some of that badgering in this game. Because his rook is kind of wide open. Yeah. Or you say I can always get that rook back later. Their rook isn't trapped yet, but doesn't have good prospects. Yeah, that's a more eloquent way of saying what I was trying to say. Very good. All right, I'm feeling better. I'm feeling better coming. So I am feeling about as good as I can about a couple online losses right now. I think I have takeaways, and maybe learned a little bit. I'm going to take a quick break. It's only been an hour 20, but like I've already gone through almost all my tea and half my water, so I need a slight refill and a bit of a bio break. So let me bring up the be right back, and I will be right back. I am back, and I've been tracking. So just an update, a daily update on the Shogi Wars player metrics, or player numbers. I've been tracking it just to see if we're going to hit 1 billion this year. See how many games are played over the day. So today, again at 9:52, I tracked the player count, or the game count. And so in the past 24 hours, 330,409 games. It's not it's certainly not a lot. This is not enough to hit 1 billion by the end of the year. But we'll see. Maybe Saturday will be. I guess it's already. So Saturday is already passed, I guess, in Japan, right? Hey, Sir. Oh, I don't have my phone. 81 Dojo shows the time, the clocks. Let me. Bad. Where is it? Where? Sunday, 4:08 a.m. Okay. So I was under the impression that Saturday was the biggest day, in terms of shogi players. I was thinking, it'd be the weekend, so kids and adults, and maybe it is, but it's not that there weren't many played. 330,000 is not a lot, or it's not enough to get to the billion mark. It's not a lot compared to what I had thought was the case, which was close to 1 million games a day. All right. All righty then. We've got no practice games up. We've got this Kyoto Shogi. I think this is a Kyoto Shogi player. I don't know that. I'll wait for another game. And hope for the best. Checking on some U.S. Shogi Championship, or not U.S. Shogi Championship, the Los Angeles Shogi Tournament, the Los Angeles Fall Shogi Tournament is starting probably as we speak, and Time Zombie is there, and hopefully he TZ does well, and hopefully they upload some photos and videos so we could live vicariously through them. It'll be curious. It'll be interesting to see how that tournament goes, how many people end up there, and how strong the competition is. I'm going to imagine it's a lot of the same sort of people that were at the U.S. Shogi Championship. So generally some strong players. But I don't know, because I know that there are many of the top players from U.S. Shogi Championship who are not there. We'll see. Waiting for a game. While waiting, I am going to see what's going on in Lee Shogi. There's a daily rapid arena. What is daily rapid? What is rapid? 10:15. 10:15. Is anyone playing? There's Sergeant Falafel. There's all right. Let's end this. Let's end this this seek. How do I do that? Oh, wait for game. Stop waiting. Wait for game, stop waiting. Let's join this arena. It's not slow. It's not that slow, but it's not that fast. Transition the scene to Lee Shogi and join. Evergallo, very strong. Sergeant Falafel, yoroshiku onegaishimasu. A new player. What is this? These are Lee Shogi rated games. My rating was way inflated in terms of, well, I guess these days, compared to my 81 Dojo Elo, it's a close. Oh no, we're going to get a patented Lee Shogi arena rated win. One of these where you join the tournament and the other person just times out. This is an all too familiar sight in Lee Shogi arenas. Back to tournament. I'm now in third place. Who has an endiologist played and beaten? I'm not familiar with these names. Evergallo, I have played before, if I'm not mistaken. Very strong. Maybe they were afraid. Maybe they were just afraid of me. It wouldn't surprise me if they were just in another tab. That's happened to me before, where I just, the tone of that sound. Let's say I'm in another tab and I'm listening to a video, or I'm in another tab and someone in the background just like says, oh, can you help me get this dish or something like that? It'll be just enough so that I don't hear Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. And then I won't realize I've even been put in the game. Boy, I really enjoy moving the pieces on Lee Shogi, even though they're not perfectly aligned. I mean, they're better aligned on this side, but they're not perfectly aligned on the Gote side or the other side. Okay, let's come up, force this, and not force, but you know, Torizashi, and do this. I don't know why I'm playing this like I'm going against fourth file, but I am. My eyes. I think my eyes are not taking in the board. You know, I'm so unaccustomed now to playing on Lee Shogi that it's like it's somehow not processing as a game. It's processing as like a game review. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this because I think the engine will like it. It opens this spot for the eventual bishop exchange drop, which is not great, but you've had the trouble flagging it on Lee Shogi. Because, yeah. Well, I flag in Lee Shogi because the clock is so different. This is one of the things that has bothered me for a while on Lee Shogi, and it is, as small a thing as it is very much one of the main reasons why I stopped playing here, or stopped playing a lot here. I use it for reviews and stuff like that all the time. It's great. It's I love the software here, and I love, like I said, just moving the pieces around. But the clock is it doesn't behave like Japanese shogi clocks, and then it does that tick down, and it doesn't compute. And I think Shogi Pawn and or maybe it was Night Sparrow, R.I.P. I haven't seen Night Sparrow in a long time, but we like when in our games on Lee Shogi, we were timing out, or maybe I was the one who timed out more. I seem to remember one of them did as well, because it doesn't sound right. So, and it's related to that discussion from I Dream of Shogi's recent video about where he flagged he said while yesterday in one of those 10-second games, I lost a game that I was an unlosable position basically, and I lost because I didn't make my move in 10 seconds. I kind of like daydreamed off enough that I wasn't completely focused on making my move, and so I just was like, "Oh, do I make this move? Do I make this move?" And then I flagged. He flagged in this tournament game, and his position was even more unlosable. It was like he showed even the worst move that you can make is still like a significant advantage. It was crazy, just completely unlosable game. And the clocks were different enough. The clocks, people, it almost sounds absurd until you've experienced it yourself. But like a slight variation in the way a clock ticks down is enough to just throw you off. And I think the chess clocks they used at the WOSC, I think they might have mostly been DGTs. And in his video, I responded that like the same sort of thing happened to me over the board at a club game where the opponent brought their clock and it was a DGT. And I think I flagged like 2 or 3 times in a single game because my brain because the way it counted, the way it did to the beep beep, the beep, it was totally different. It was slightly different, but in a way that made a huge difference to my brain. That the chess clock was different enough from the Nekomato or the DG or the Meijin Sen, the Japanese shogi clocks. And and he understood, he knew that it was different. He knew that it was different, and it was just a club game. But uh, okay, I don't think I should have dropped. I don't think I should have dropped. I think I should have come up. Ah, I'll pre-move that. Since he pre-moved me, I'll pre-move that. Um, Looks like Evergallo has beaten me twice on Lee Shogi before. What is who is? Do we know who Evergallo is? Is this a friend of Shogi Harbor or France Shogi? Ah, so maybe, or maybe it's someone else and they just joined the that France Shogi group. You just got your clock in the mail. You think you set it up for Byoyomi? Which one? Is it one of the like the DGT like 2500s or 3000s? Like I've got a couple chess clocks. The 2500, like I said, 2500, the 3000. Both of those support Byoyomi. The 2500 is better in that regard. Oh, the leap. Okay. I think the leap sound is if I remember correctly, because I've played a couple matches on a leap. I think it does the byoyomi with the similar Japanese style of beeping. I think basically the Japanese style is like from 10 beep 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 beep, and then at 5 it goes beep. Wait, no. Yes, yes. I'm gonna have to listen to mine again now. Maybe I'll make a YouTube short of it just so that people can hear it. I think I've got a YouTube short of the Meijin Sen count up, like the counting. I wonder if Evergallo plays on 81 Dojo. They must. If it's a Westerner and a strong Westerner, they must play a bit there. It sounds like one of the hospital heart rate monitors. Yeah, it does, and it works in the same way because the heart starts failing the longer that goes. Um, so if I take comes back, I come back, Rook promotes. So I think that's bad. Um, so the other option is I take, he comes out, I take here, and then this is hanging. Um, this is a disappointing failure here because I play this so often against third file. I don't have a pawn. I don't have a pawn. All right, let's look at that. Take. Do I do this with tempo? Wait, is this 15-second Byoyomi or is this 15-second Fisher? Okay, I have 423. Okay, it's 15-second Byoyomi. Wow. Wow. So if I do this, if he takes, bishop drop, he comes back. Well, I'll be out of pawns. I'll be out of pawns. I'll be out of pawns. Pawn, take. Pawn, take. 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 Silver goes back. Bishop? No, no, because then he comes up. Silver. Wherever he goes, I get a threat. Let's try. So, I think sometimes I overfight back in some of these cases, but it's really because I don't see better defensive resources. Oh, he doesn't have any sound. Okay. That's tough. I mean, it chess wise, it's like people are used to not playing with sound in chess. I guess it's just a matter of getting used to it. I think in shogi, I'm just accustomed to hearing the beeps, like at the tournament I went to, and just in general at the club. It's the cacophony of beep 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 beep, especially as everyone hits Byoyomi, or the each Nissan of the Meijin Sen clock. Boy, this game is going to get sloppy very soon. 15-second Byoyomi. Sloppy on my part. I don't think on Evergalla's part. I'm going to pre-move this. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Because the knight could take. The knight could take. uh... Woo! Wow. Let's do this. I might have to make some space for myself soon. This is definitely coming up. 2-4, pawn 2-4. I don't know if anyone can hear. Someone is outside having some fun with their motorcycle, I guess. All right, all right. It's getting spicy. It's getting spicy. Take. That's not good. So I think I've got to come back. I've got this defensive resource. Got these two pieces. If he goes back, I take. Goes back, I take. Rook takes. Come up here. Oh, I can't draw arrows. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. That's nice. Yeah, that's very nice. Let's come up. Wow. Okay, so I have 60 seconds left. That's the Lee Shogi 60-second timer. I think. All right, let's come up. I've got to give that up. Okay. Oh, look at this. What is... Okay, no, I was say, look at this. Okay, 15 seconds now. So now we're in crazy time. He doesn't have much. He doesn't have much. I mean, oh. Oh, no. Oh, misclick. Misclick. Oh, I wanted. Oh, I'll resign. Oh, oh. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. That really hurts. Um, oh, I'm gutted. I'm gutted because that was such a fun game. Um, let's I'm still okay. My tournament is still pairing, but no one else is in the pairing. So it's just the two of us. So where is that game? Oh, that's not what I wanted. Where is that game? I'm I, I can't even click. I can't even click the biggest tap targets in the world. Um, what just happened here? Oh, this is cost one. Why? How is this my last rated game? There it is. Um, okay, let's analyze this. Let's go in the turn on the engine. Request the. So I was trying to do this. Okay, wow, wow. This is another one of those games. Um, the This is another one of those games where the eval is very close. It's saying right now that it's minus 3.3. So Evergala was Gote. They have this, so they have the slight advantage, but basically equal. Basically equal for someone. Well, not I don't know their level, but for my level, that's basically equal. And pawn 5/5 was the number one move, but this crazy sharp attacking game is just like, and I guess this is where the engine is throwing up its hands. I don't know, like I don't know, but it's like I guess it just doesn't. It just the engine can't know. I don't know. Orloff, you say you think Bishop drop 2/5 instead of the Knight drop was really good. Let's look at that. Um, Bishop 2/5. Oh, oh boy. Oh boy. Oh yeah. Oh, I love it. I love it. It's obviously this piece is hanging. This piece will be hanging at some point, so it's also got some defensive ability. I mean, sure, that's good. Number one move according to Engine San. You know, let's make that edge. Let's make that edge attack. Um, Engine also likes this, which is a move I wanted to make very shortly. Wait, what did I do? Oh, oh, I put the knight there. Ah, I see. Yeah, I still don't hate my move, but it's not even in the top five. Bishop drop 2-5 is the number tied for third with Bishop drop 6-5. Same idea. Okay, so mine is categorized as a mistake. Yeah, but still, it went from my advantage of like +3 to their advantage of -3. So pretty big mistake, but still we're in the realm of even game. Boy, that was fun. I would have loved to play that end game. I would have loved to play that end game out, especially with 15-second Byoyo meet. Anything is going to happen. Man, that was fun. That was really fun. If Evergallo ever sees this video or is lurking, thank you for the game. Awesome. Congratulations. I want to see the tournament, see how you're doing in there. Um, Playing Rook 4-6. Ah, so we have people back. Let's join. Boy, that was so fun. Got more and more people joining this arena. Hour 18 left. I don't know if I've got an hour and 18 to remain, to play here, but we'll see. Because as I had mentioned yesterday, I have to drop to do a move in. I'm Gote. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu to driver. Look at this. Pre-moving. Pre-move. Okay. We got Urshino Ryu attack. What? This is not a threat. Hmm. I don't know. Let's do it. Let's do it. I think I get back. I think I get back the bishop with interest if he takes, because take has to run. Take, promote. Oh boy, silver, silver takes, takes. It's not really a follow up. There's something here. What about this? I'm looking to make this next. Okay. So I think that's, we've seen that before and discussed it on the channel. They're basically they've given me a tempo. Every time you make that exchange, you give a tempo. Unless he chooses to do this, to take this knight. But in that case, I think I do come up here. Okay. Um, so if I take with the bishop, let's say I take with the bishop, he takes with the pawn, I take with the silver. What are we looking at? My king is in a precarious spot. He's got the bishop drop here, which is to be slightly feared. Maybe more than slightly. Oh boy. Am I fattening up this file too much? I think I am. Yeah. Yeah, that was a bad mistake by me. Uh Big mistake. Big mistake. Can I do this? Is there any value in this? I don't think so. I'm so open. I'm so wide open for shenanigans. Um, bring this up, then what? It goes back here. Keep pressing. Hmm. It blocks my silver coming up, but protects me from. It lets me run back and save my rook if the silver drop happens. So I need to get my silver up here, knight up here. Interesting spot. Okay. Maybe I need to get my silver up here now. Silver comes back. Makes that so holding my knight in place. Does it hold my knight in place? Silver, knight, takes. Promote. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, that is good. It is good. All right, let's play it a little safe. Play it safe. Play it safe. You know, I can take this pawn now and get my rook in. So I don't need to make this jump immediately. Um, ooh. Yeah, that's good. That is good. That is I saw that. I saw that way too late. Um, very nice. Let's do this. And now let's see. I think this is what a case where I went so ham early. Maybe I messed up. Maybe it was there. I got influenced by this rating. So I just played it extra ham, and you know sometimes maybe you shouldn't do that, especially Lee Shogi where the ratings are so meaningless. So I don't really do that much at the club anymore. So if I'm playing a lower rated player, I try to play more solid than usual. Um, okay. So this is I don't think this is going to be good, right? Oh, he's defending that square. Oh, that is nice. If I come over, I give up this silver. If he takes, I get the, you know, I get this. Um, oh gosh. Rook. Okay. Okay. Uh, oh. Arigato gozaimashita. It got tricky, but I don't think it would have ended right there. Um, I wonder. I don't know if anyone saw that. Oh, you can't see it in I'm chatting on the side. Um, oh, Evergallo, you lurked when you say the stream. If you're lurking there, greetings, greetings. Um, uh, oh, the Twitch chat didn't work. Oh, weird, 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 weird. Um, the where's the analysis board for this one? Oh, did I not open it? I thought I did. I thought I did. How do I? Oh, because I'm on this small screen. Let's see. So right here. Oops. Gosh, what am I doing? I think it's still their advantage. Oh, it's another one of these games. It's another one of these games where it's crazy. It's a crazy game, but the engine's like, I don't know. I don't know. Plus 3.1. So, slight advantage to who is Sente in this one? Okay, the driver is Sente in this, and so slight advantage. Yeah, I call that equal. To me that's basically equal. At my level, but it's like it's so funny. Had these three games. Oh yeah, the ratings are made. There was you played Duck almost every game and got rolled by a 1200, but beat it. Yeah, you just don't know on Lee Shogi, and we've talked about ways to sort of improve the onboarding experience for new people on Lee Shogi or make it more sort of appealing to people. I still think that if we just had some rated bots, maybe the ratings could still solidify a little bit. I don't know. But the King 5-9 is the move here to maintain equality. And then I just take, and it's still crazy, but we both have plenty of ammo. And it is not at all clear to me what's going on. So knight takes 7-7 is the next move. Or silver drop 5-2. Yeah, silver drop 5-2 is the scary one because then they get a rook drop potentially. Although I'm guarding it. So if they do this, my thinking was that I would take this. My thinking was that I would take this rather than try to get, the fork, because I don't want this rook to be just held off by a knight. So that was my thinking. That was my thinking of what I was going to, because that's what I was expecting. I was expecting something that would require me to take the horse. So knight takes. Best move is knight take, no promote. Nothing else is close. And then gold 7-9. Okay. A defensive move that we've seen in the past. You're trying to hold off the rook, with just this lone gold. And now knight drop 5-7. Woo! The engine's saying do this. I think most humans, like, I'm probably going to make this move. Oh, actually, no, I'm not. I mean, I'm going to save this gold. I see. Because then if I take, I get the I get the one gap. Oh, that's very tricky. That's especially with 15-second Byoyomi. So this is the move. And the best move is still this. Oh, no, it isn't. No, it isn't. Okay. Wow. And it's still Sente's slight advantage here. Yeah, we definitely need some peel bots. I mean, obviously it's easier said than done to just take some peel bots, especially since they don't own PF Shogi. Lee Shogi doesn't. But yeah, getting some semblance of low level ratings would be nice. The other thing is that so much of Lee Shogi seems to be arena games. At least what I see is that people playing arena games, and it's so common, like those free rating points that I got in my first game today, where the opponent just doesn't make a move, and all of a sudden you get a bunch of rating, because those games get counted as rated games. I realize that there are pluses and minuses to doing lots of things, but like it feels like giving full rating points for one of those zero move wins in an arena. It feels bad. It feels bad, man. It definitely feels bad, man. Hey, MYP56, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoy Shogi. Been playing some slower games today on 81 Dojo. You're Evergallo. Oh, great game. Great game. That was awfully fun. And yeah, it was a real interesting position. And, especially in 15-second Byoyomi, that would have been interesting. But, yeah, just fun all around. I think you've beaten me on Lee Shogi twice before, so this is the third. Yeah, my record is 0-3 against you. Yeah, I think that would have been a very fun end game. That's the thing. I think that was the biggest disappointment for me, is that even if I was losing that one, and the engine said that, I think the engine said that you were slightly advantageous, as I think I expected. It still would have been awfully fun to play that end game, where it's just so many so many attacks on both sides. But thank you for that game, and I apologize for making that misclick. Not that I had anything, not that it was at all in my intent to make that misclick, but it hurts because it was, I think, a fun game, and I just kind of ruined it with a misclick. So let's. I want to go back and see. So my Urashino attack here, I was going pretty nuts on this one. Okay, I'm Gote. I'm slightly advantageous. It wants me to take. It wants this. It wants the silver, the normal silver take. Silver take. But then what? Oh, it prefers the rook take? Is there a strong reason? Oh, the reason is to be able to pick, I guess. Yes. Pawn takes 8, pawn drop at 8-7, rook takes 7-6. Okay. But what if they drop the rook to begin, or the silver to begin with? Come back. They drop the pawn. Oh, I have 2 pawns. I see. Yeah. Okay. Pawn drop. I'm gonna guess that's why. I'm speaking as if I am seeing everything. Pawn. Yes, and that is it. The double pawn. All right. I've got to be able to consider that. How bad was that bishop take? Oh, not too bad. Not too bad. It's still even. Still even. It's my advantage. It's slightly my advantage. Ah, okay. I should have proceeded. I should have proceeded with my original plan. My original plan was to come up and exchange this off, but I was not expecting that the king run so early. Hmm. So we're back. I gave up what slight advantage I had. Now it's just straight up even. Ah. Ah. All right. So this is a case. I'm trying to figure out why. Uh, this is a mistake. Promoting is a mistake. The best move is not promoting, and promoting is a mistake. I'm not. I see the value in being able to come back to expose the. I guess that's a big enough difference. I think the reason I promoted was to disallow this. I was afraid that I come in, I don't promote, the bishop comes up, um, and then they'd be able, they'd have a launching or landing zone for a pawn drop. But I guess if he does that, then I simply come up and don't promote again. All right, I need to be able to read a little further along. I want to take 7-6 at bishop 6-6. Ah, that's a great point. That's a great point too. Bishop 6. I want to take 7-6 and promote, presumably. Yeah. So I get I yeah. So if I come up 6-6, I come back and promote, and he only has two pawns. Oh, that's yeah. All these games of Urshino Ryu I've played where I make these similar attacks, it's amazing that I still get sort of one-off differences that I just haven't seen before, and it's still interesting. I overestimated my advantage significantly here. Um, so here's our graph so far that's building up. Hmm. Fun game. Uh, I'm gonna. So how did we do? How did we do with this opening? I'm gonna guess it's gonna be pretty straight. I don't think anything was crazy. I would have expected it to look like the opponent is just sort of slowly bleeding equity over to my side. Yeah, there was those two tempo losses, and the engine is calling Rook 2-8 a decent-ish mistake there. Not mistake, inaccuracy. And this it's calling an inaccuracy. I gave it back. It wants pawn h6. Is it then do that? Okay, so my idea was reasonably sound, but my timing wasn't. Why is that? What's the difference? What's the difference? Because now. Well, no. Wait. Oh, because now. This has to become a part of my evaluation. This absolutely has to become a part of my evaluation on these attacks. The idea that the what just happened? That was weird. I clicked the button and I guess my mouse sort of slid off the focused window, and so it just kept pushing. But the idea is that the opponent can always make this trade and then take the center pawn and then block things. So this becomes meaningful because I can no longer just drop the pawn and exchange off and promote in. Oh boy. Okay. All the games I want to say today that I've played, except for that one that was just a zero move win, both on 81 Dojo and on Lee Shogi here, I've had takeaways. After pawn drop 9-6, you would want pawn drop 8-6. But pawn drop 8-3, yes, exactly. Yeah. It wasn't there at the time, but the opponent can make it happen anytime by making that exchange. Yeah. Oh, man. All right. It's funny. Sometimes, like I said, I've played this opening now, many hundreds of times, probably 700 times, at least 700 games of, Urshin or Ryu. Since how long has it been? When did I pick this up? Was it 3 months ago? 3 months ago on stream? Started trying it out. So 700 games, and I still there's some of these fundamental ideas that are baked into the opening that I still sometimes just miss, or just flat out miss, or just semi gloss over. So I'm trying to think of how I could have prevented that. Oh, I prevent it by doing the other order, that more forcing order. Okay. Great stuff. But anyway, so I think that is going to be it for me today. It's been 5 games, five. So more games than I thought I would. Like I said, it's going to be it's a short stream, so only 2 hours 36 minutes. But I've had a great time. I hope it's been interesting to watch. I do know, like, I'm pretty sure that people mostly prefer watching the Shogi Wars stuff. But hopefully these changes of pace on 81 Dojo, Lee Shogi Club 24, with some slower games. Hopefully it's also at least semi enjoyable for people. Because I feel like at some point I have to play some slower games. Just otherwise, it starts. I think my game starts getting a little low depth. And I think we saw that in some of the games today, where I was a little more low depth, especially on 81 Dojo, a little more low depth, and I think this will kick it back. I hope. Hey, Don Vito, old fart, you're late as usual. Yeah, This was going to be a short stream, so I am going to be heading out now. Played a few games on 81 Dojo and Lee Shogi, but I'll be back. I am thinking I will be playing tomorrow online because I am probably not going to the local over the board club. The club leader is not going to be in town, so I'm going to. I'll probably stream. It depends when Koshiro, because I'm pretty sure Koshiro is going to stream. So I often would rather watch his streams than do mine. So I may do that. But it all we'll see. But yeah, I like Lee Shogi's playing design quite it feels great to play there. They both, not to take too much time and not to get derailed. 81 Shogi and 81 Dojo and Lee Shogi both have what I consider to be a bug. That their opposite side pieces do not line up on the line. So, and these don't line up on the line either. But at least it's a uniform distance from the bottom line, each piece. But on this side, you see this bishop is closer to the line than the gold is, which is closer to the line than the pawn is. So these little visual things, I'm weird. I'm weird, and they bug me. But other than that, it's great to play. It's nice to be able to make pre-moves. It's nice to be able to drag your pieces. Even though I'm so unaccustomed to dragging pieces that I when I had to drag a piece out in my the second last game, I dragged out and then just let go. I took my pawn trying to drag it to 5-5 and just dropped it here. So yeah, unfortunate, but yeah, both sites are great. If you take off your glasses, the world will look better, as well as Shogi non-symmetry. Yeah, exactly. If I take off my glasses, none of it will bother me. None of it will bother me at all. I mean, I won't be able to play, but these won't bother me. Funny. So, yep, that's going to be, world is better. That's going to be it. Thanks for everyone who hung out. Enjoy your shogi games. Enjoy your weekend. If you're still around, Evergallo, thank you so much for that game. Well done. Great job. I'm going to guess that you're going to win that tournament. Yeah, you're ahead with a decent amount left. So yeah, congrats. And thanks again for the game. And yeah, see everybody later. Thanks so much, everybody. Take care. Bye.